Today I'm making a copycat field roast holiday stuffed turkey. I researched the ingredients found in the celebration roast and created a DIY recipe that tastes just like the one found in stores. This recipe not only gives you a bigger portion size to feed your family, it can be made for a fourth of the price without any extra additives. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Tiffany and this is my Vegan Aloha kitchen. If you are a subscriber to this channel, you know this is a part of my do-it-yourself series where I take popular vegan items and make them at home. You can save all of my recipes on Pinterest, on my YouTube channel page, or by searching Vegan Aloha Kitchen. And I have everything you need for your holiday menu, so let's get started. To prepare the filling, I'm dicing 2 cups of prepared butternut squash. If buying fresh, make sure you bake in the oven until soft, then dice and saute with 1 cup of mushrooms and a half cup of apples. Add oil in a large pan over medium-high heat and saute the mushroom, squash, and apples until soft. Then add in 3 cloves of minced garlic and 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped rosemary. Cook for about 2 minutes, stirring often. If you have extra herbs this season, a great way to preserve them is by filling an ice cube tray with oil and adding in the chopped herbs. To make the stuffing, I'm using a loaf of day-old bread and pulsing in a food processor. Sprinkle in the 4th cup of breadcrumbs in with the filling and toss to coat. Cook the mixture, stirring often until the breadcrumbs are toasty and the mixture is relatively dry. This should take about 5 minutes. Next, drizzle in a 4th cup of vegetable broth. I make my own by mixing better than bouillon vegetable spice and hot water. Then add 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice and toss to coat. Add salt and pepper to taste and set aside. The celebration roast found in stores tastes like a smoky piece of dark turkey. This recipe will make an 8 by 10 inch loaf and will yield 4 to 6 servings. To prepare the roast, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then in a small mixing bowl, add 1.5 cups of vegetable broth, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and 1 tablespoon of molasses. Molasses is going to give this a sweet and smoky flavor. If you've ever had the Impossible Burger, this is the predominant flavor that gives it the umami taste. Then finish with 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke. In a separate large mixing bowl, mix together 2 cups of vital wheat gluten, 1/3 cup of nutritional yeast, and a half teaspoon of salt and pepper. Make a well in the center and add in the wet mixture. Stir until the mixture starts coming together to form a ball of dough. Knead until everything is well incorporated. Make sure you stop after it forms a soft ball. Over-kneading is going to make the dough tough and hard to flatten. It should be stretchy and elastic. If you do end up over-kneading, simply place in the fridge to let it rest for about 30 minutes. I am dividing the dough to make 2 small loaves so I can give one as a gift to a lucky neighbor, but if you are cooking for a crowd, use the whole loaf. Use a rolling pin to flatten the seitan into a roughly 12 by 10 or 6 by 5 inch rectangle. I add over a piece of reused parchment paper to help roll evenly. You want about a ½ inch thickness. Then cover the dough with your stuffing to the edge and press down to make sure the filling is compact. Roll the bottom part of the seitan up over the filling and keep rolling until it forms into a log shape. Next, place 2 pieces of tin foil horizontally in front of you, then carefully transfer the roll to the center of the tin foil and roll up like a Tootsie Roll. Wrap up the ends, making sure not to wrap too tightly. The seitan loaf will grow a little as it cooks and will crack if there's no room for steam to release. Then transfer to the oven and bake for an hour. Rotate the roll every 20 minutes for even cooking. Remove from the oven, open the foil, and allow to rest before slicing. Feel free to adjust the stuffing recipe to your preference and let me know what you're serving this holiday in the description box below. I'm serving mine with some mashed potatoes and brown gravy. Garnish with a sprig of rosemary and enjoy. Oh, and one more thing. If you're feeling extra giving this holiday season, feel free to give this video a thumbs up and share it out on social media. Every like and share helps support my channel and allows me to keep creating content. As always, mahalo, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the kitchen.